Hello everyone, Kryptonite here and welcome back to another Hydroneer logic guide video. So in this video we're going to be talking about the light hook, or RGB lights as people like to call them. We've got a few sort of setups to run through and show you, and then I've got a nice little surprise for you at the end. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. We'll head back down to here. So first of all, let's start with a nice simple RGB light setup. So basically this small setup here, which is just a basic setup to enable you to switch on and off lights. So all you need is logic cables, you need the logic light hook. You can just pop them on your cables like so. And then you can either use one of three items. You can either use a nice simple lever here, on and off. Now for the second setup we have pretty much very similar, but basically it will do this. They will flash on and off like so. Now if you want to reduce the speed of this, you can input a 1 second delay hook in there as well. The only difference between this one and that one over here is you need this hook here, the flip-flop hook, and you need a repeater, and that will basically alternate between a value of 1 and 0, which will just enable it to turn on and off. Now we get into the RGB side of things with the lights. So basically what we have over here is we have the same setup here with your light hooks, but as you can see they are green, and basically all you need to do for that is whack a keypad on the front of it. Now with these keypads you can input a 9-digit RGB code. I will leave a link down in the description below for a website that you can use for any of the RGB codes. And basically on a website you can pick a color, and then where you've got the red, blue and green colors, you just need to input the numbers as so. So as you can see here, the number I've got there is green, and then we can also put a 255 000 000, and we will have an orange there. Now if we do 6 zeros and then 255, what color will we get here? We'll get a nice sort of blue color. So that's your simple changing colors with your builds there as well. Now for the final configuration we have over here is a little bit more complicated and a little bit more snazzy nonetheless. So basically what we have here is, this is just my display reader just so I can showcase for you guys, but basically what it is doing is slowly going up the sequence of the RGB codes. So basically going from nothing to a full load of 9s, so it just basically cycle through the colors very slowly. Now you can go through these numbers a little bit quicker just by altering this keypad here. I will showcase the build and how to set it up very shortly, but I just wanted to show you this first. So if we go up by 500 for instance, we can see here now that it is going up by 501 because we also have the repeater here which is giving a value of 1, and you can see the colors are changing a little bit quicker. Now if we go one step further, let's just jump up to 2000, and you probably see the colors change a bit quicker now. As you can see there, I've got a nice light blue going on. Now, downside with having a number higher there is it will reach the end rather quickly. It just doesn't last as long. Now, over on this keypad here, this is just a reset. So once this number here reaches 9999999, then we can just click this button here, reset, and it'll reset back to 0, and the process will start all over again. So as you can see, the colors are changing. You can see them a bit better now. Now for the build itself, so we'll start here with these two here, which is going to make it a bit more simpler to sort of work out. So you want 2 of these A plus B T pieces here, and you just want to set them up exactly the way I have here. So basically we've got the RGB code input here, going into your A, and then coming into the B. What we have here is the end of the loop cycle right here, and then you've got this repeater here which just causes it to basically tick like so. So them two added together will pass through the B, add on to the A value, and that will cycle all the way through, and that's basically how it all works. So you need to make sure you have this diode here, just so the flow from the reset doesn't reset this keypad here and reset your RGB code. I've got a 1 second delay here, just to slow down the process slightly. You can take that off if you want. Obviously it will speed up this process. So it depends how many times you want to come and reset it basically. In regards to the reset, it's just a simple keypad, couple of cables with a diode on it, just here. Now unfortunately with this last sort of setup and build here with the color changing lights, I haven't been able to figure out an automatic reset yet. I've kind of exhausted all my avenues in testing and I don't really think it's possible to do an automatic reset. So unfortunately you will have to do a manual reset on this. Now just another note, something I'm working on, but I think I'm pretty much exhausted all my resources in this part of testing as well, is I was trying to incorporate the color with the flashing like this one here. I was trying to incorporate the two together so we can have just one color flashing on its own. Now me and a couple of others in the community have been kind of talking about it and we've kind of come to the conclusion that it's not quite fully possible yet. I am going to try and make some suggestions to the devs to see if we can get another logic hook that will enable us to sort of have an alternate on off instead of alternating between a value of 1 and 0, which I did try putting that into this, but all it kept doing was basically cancelling out my RGB code, and it was just basically causing these lights to go back to the normal default yellow color. So there we are everyone, that's a short little rundown of how to use the light hooks and what they are capable of doing. Now on the screen here I've got a nice overview of this one here, so feel free to take a screenshot if you want to sort of copy this build. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, found it interesting, make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more Hydroneer content. I've got a few more logic dedicated videos coming along, so if it does pique your interest, make sure you do hit that subscribe button and put the notification bells on. Thank you all for watching and I will see you in the next one.